The following is a presentation of TFNN. The Tom O'Brien Show is produced every business day. Tom takes your phone calls toll free at 1-877-927-6648. Internationally at 727-873-7618.
Let's go to Al in Tampa. Hey, Al, what's going on?
Oh, it's a beautiful thing. I mean, if your listeners don't get the gold report, they're missing out. I mean, with your gold report, you just printed money. I love it.
You're my best dad out there, Al. Let's go to Jeff in New Jersey. Hey, Jeff, what's going on?
Great. Hey, listen, I was calling to thank you. A few weeks ago, you were prompting on your show to fill out that $10,000 grant.
Yes.
So I filled it out, and just a couple days ago, I found $1,000 in my business checking account.
That's awesome, man. That's awesome. Yeah.
And I owe it to you, because if it wasn't for your prompting, I would have just assumed, no way I would have gotten anything. So I wanted to thank you.
No, we appreciate you growling a problem with us here.
Now, Tom O'Brien.
Welcome, folks. This is Tom O'Brien of TFNN. We go 5 days a week. We go 7 hours a day. We go 24 hours a day on the internet at TFNN.com. Always remember, folks, whatever you think about, you bring about. Whatever you focus on grows. Hope everyone's having a great day out there, safe day. Let's make it a great weekend, folks. TGIF. And for a lot of people, it's a long weekend. Now, the market's not closed Columbus Day, but I want to wish everyone a happy Columbus Day. Love coming out of you makes you happy. The whole world can love you, but that's not the love that'll make you happy. What will make you happy is to share the love you have inside of you. That is the love that'll make the difference. Market-wise, let's take a look at it out here. We have the Dow Industrials up 68, NASDAQ down 28, S&P's up 3.5, gold contract flat, $17.58 an ounce. You got silver up 5 cents, $22.71 an ounce. Light sweet crude up $1.16, $79.46 a barrel. Notes and bonds. The 10-year note down 7 ticks, trading at 131.05. The 30-year off 20 ticks at 157.26. And King Dollar. King Dollar's down 156 ticks, trading out at 94.06. Euro 115, yen 112.19, and the British pound 136 to 1 U.S. dollar. Our phone number is 877-927-6648. Give us a call, folks. Want to know what's going on in your world. In the world of the S&Ps, let's take a look at them. What do you have? Well, we take a look at the SPY. We get a little divergence here. And what it's going to be is this. Bottom line, the SPY yesterday had a failure on price and volume. Got over the downdraft that was out there on the 28th. Closed underneath it. That said, lower prices were coming at us. We got lower prices out here. That being said, for the SPY, though, guess what? See this thing? Man, you're pulling back. You only have 47 million shares. And this is where, folks, what happens is this. Is that high volume up or high volume down, what ends up happening on something like this is that you can see that we had high volume on the way down. Now what you're doing is that you're coming down, and you're coming down into those high volume days. So when you come down into a high volume day and you reject lower price and you have a contraction of volume, guess what? The bottom line, you're going to jump back up again. Okay? So that's where a high volume day can actually save you inside of the marketplace. So we'll see where this shakes out. And the divergence that I'm talking about is this. The SPY has tremendously lighter volume, and it looks like it's going to reject lower price. So that's telling me the SPY is going to go back topside and trying to get the 441 again. We're 438. Now, NDX 100, different ballgame. Because what you have with the NDX is this, the 3 Qs. The 3 Qs, bottom line, first off, that couldn't even get to the downdraft day of the 28th. That got to the 29th, and that shows you just how weak the NDX 100 is. That's the first part. Second part, we have volume on the way down. That's saying more than likely the NDX 100 is probably in a large ABC structure on the way down. Now this one here, the first price projection on the way down, I'm just going to do this quick, is at this 141 area. I think it's 141. That'd be a freaking trip. 341. That's how this baby is looking. Now, what it's going to need high volume as it goes by this B point. But that's the way this seems to be set up right now. So you can see your A point is that 374. Your B point is the low that was established on Monday, which is 350. Your C is the high of yesterday. So we'll see where that goes. Now, what that does is that definitely lines up right with where the NASDAQ broke topside going back June of this year. And that's how this baby shakes out. Notes and bonds. We take a look at the note and bond market, and bottom line is that note and bond market is down. We have some volume on the way down. Let's go here. Let me look at this. I got to see if we broke this one with volume, because we did. No, we didn't. Okay, so what I was just checking there to see whether there's an ABC structure down. So 2.4 million was the B point on this. That's 2 million. But what I do expect you're going to see is that this thing's going to probably try to run down to 130.20. And right now, if we take a look at the 10-year note, it's yielding 1.60, and I believe, let's see, that might be the high. No, look at that. For the last 6 months, it's 1.69. And that's probably for the year also. No, 1.74 for the year. So we've moved, in the last 12 months, folks, you've moved 1%. 0.72 is the low. 1.74 is the high. We're at 1.60 right now. 30-year. Let's go take a look at the 30-year right here. USZ. There we go. So the 30-year is down 21 ticks. You got 478,000 contracts and 276,000 contracts. That's also breaking. Last time down was 570. So you get light volume here. The bottom line, though, price is not holding. King dollar. What do we got with King dollar? King dollar out here. You down 151. Really a sideways move, though, when you look at it. We're down 142, 94.07. If we go to look at the euro, we take a look at the euro and the pound. The euro right now, sideways move. It's going to be interesting. Euro's trying to pick its head up. So that just may. And the euro's 54% of the dollar index. The pound wants higher price. If we go to the yen in Japan, we take a look at the yen. Oh, look at this. Ooh. I'm surprised gold's up at all. Oh, it's flat. Look at this yen made a move, man. Holy cow. So the yen made a move to be much weaker, folks, okay? In a big way, too. 112.22. We're up 59 ticks. And that's saying, ooh, this is... Look at that. That's saying the yen wants to run up to this 118. Holy cow. Yeah, 118, man. That'll be a problem inside the metals market. Let's go take a look at the Nikkei, because what you have is that when the yen gets this weak, the Nikkei will get strong. And the Nikkei has been in a disaster, man. This thing, you talk about coming down fast and furious. It was up $370 last night. But this thing, in 2 weeks, has gone from 30,700 down to 27,300. Yeah, and let me see if I get the volume on this baby. Okay, so, oh, this is pretty good. This is real good, actually. Okay, stay right there, folks. We'll come right back.
Are you looking for a way to consistently add winning trades to your portfolio? Tom O'Brien is here to help. Tom O'Brien has been successfully trading markets for over 30 years. A frequent contributor to TD Ameritrade Network and CNBC, Tom O'Brien founded TFNN over 20 years ago to help educate investors just like you. Tom's daily market newsletter, Market Insights, is published every morning when the markets open to give you the competitive informational edge you need to succeed. These newsletters are packed full of Tom's advanced technical analysis and are geared to deliver comprehensive strategies for a successful portfolio. Get Tom O'Brien's newsletter, Market Insights, today, and try all of our products and newsletters 30 days risk-free with our money-back guarantee at TFNN.com. TFNN, educating investors.
What's separating you from the most successful men and women on Wall Street? That's right, information. Having all the information gives us the perspective we need to place the right trades at the right time. The TAS Profile Scanner is the premier market profile-based scanner. Powered by its acclaimed TAS proprietary algorithms, this feature-rich scanner instantly filters over 2,500 plus global financial markets, such as stocks, ETFs, commodities, futures, and Forex. This powerful suite of tools leverages instant trade filtering and strategy formulation to show you emerging trades before they happen. For a limited time, you can save $100 off your first month by using the promo code UPGRADE, and you still get a 30-day money-back guarantee, so you have nothing to risk. Level the playing field with the TAS Profile Scanner, which you can find under the Services tab at TFNN.com. Sign up today.
Sharpening your skills as an investor is like getting better at playing a musical instrument. You have to practice, sure, but you also need excellent instruction from experts. At TFNN, you'll get advice and guidance from the authority in technical market analysis. And it's not just dry, tedious text either. TFNN airs live financial content streamed live on TFNN.com and TFNN's YouTube channel with Tiger TV, live every market day from 8:30 a.m. to 4 p.m. Eastern. For free. Each host is an experienced trader and gives their take on the market while taking calls and questions live from around the world. From the moment the market opens until the closing bell sounds, Tiger TV has 8 different shows with expert hosts to help you make the right moves with your money. Watch online at TFNN.com or on TFNN's YouTube channel and become the investor you were born to be. TFNN, educating investors.
Call now, toll free at 1-877-927-6648. Internationally at 727-873-7618.
Welcome back, folks. Dow Industrials right now up 56. You got the NASDAQ down 29. S&Ps are up 2. And yeah, let's get over to platinum and take a look at platinum. Platinum's finally moving out here. So we take a look at the active contract. It finally made it over $1,000. And let's see what we got. Oh, I like this. Okay, so look at this. Oh, this could get interesting, man. This is good. Okay, so yeah, this is a beauty, actually. Okay, so platinum wants to run to 1280. Oh, this is good, man. Look at this break, man. This is a classic break with conviction. I mean, you can just see it in spades. And what's cool about this one, right, is this, folks, is that you have if you're watching Tiger TV, you have the break topside. So this came off the low on the 20th of September. You had the wide price spread, accelerated volume 2 days in a row. You pull back with light volume. You start accelerating again with volume. This is saying this thing wants to get up to this 1274. It might be higher. PPLT. Let's go. I'll go to the ETF structure on this. So this is you're up $4, and what happens on this one, which is really cool, is that we can go back and you can get the volumes. I'm going to put this on a weekly first, so we can see how this is setting up. Okay, so this came. Oh man, this is cool. Okay, so this had a high of $122. You're at $95 right now. You came back to a breakout area. You did it with lighter volume. Now you get action, man. This is saying that, the bottom line is that we are going higher. And it's when you take a look at this ETF structure, this has broken the whole downtrend and on the weekly, and you can see it's in spades. And that's saying on the weekly, this wants to go back to 119, and that's in May of May of this year, so PL1. Okay, so what I'm going to do now is I want to bring this back, and we're going to see where we were in May of 21. I'll put this on a weekly also. Oh, nice. Look at that. That's 12. Well, same thing. It's 1281. So this game here, man. And 1281. Now watch this when I take this out further. You'll see 2011, I think, is that 2007? 2007 was the high. Yeah, 2008. That's 2,300. That expansion there with something else. And, we'll see whether it can get another expansion like that going. Some of the higher volume equities that we have in this marketplace out here today, you get Ford up 20 cents. You got, this must be a biotech, Chemo Centuries up 100%. It's up $19 at 39 bucks. I'll go back to that in a second. General Motors got a bid again. That's up $2. Get Advanced Micro down $1. You got Exxon Mobil up 168. Now let's go take a look at the oil contract. Oil out here, man, has just been on a tear. You hit $80.11 on this contract. Yesterday, what we had out here is that we were showing that, look at this, is going to be an ABC up. Whoa, baby. Okay, so let me see, how am I going to do this? It's almost like where's the straight line move? It's close. Well, what you had out here yesterday, you can see what you had out here yesterday. Rejected lower price. You came into a high volume day. It came into 583,000 contracts, and it did 545. Rejected lower price. Today, we've done 610. It's surprising that it actually didn't get more juice as it got over the highs of 79, 78. That being said, looks to me like you're still going to have higher price. This is going to be challenging inside of the gasoline market for folks. There's no doubt about that, folks. ExxonMobil, bottom line, last couple of weeks, we just went from about 52 to 62. That's quite a move, man. And this also needs more volume up here. So right now, put this on a weekly. This is something you want to watch, man, because what we're doing here is this. We're coming up to the swing point, 113. Oh, this is good looking, man. So picture this, folks. We are coming up to the swing point with volume. And if Exxon breaks the B point with volume, it's a monster ABC up. It's the A point on this is 31. Your B point is 62. You're talking about a 30-point A to B, which would get you 82. Would make sense, man. 82. There you go. 81 is the high that was generated out here in April of 2019. So that's something you want to keep your eye on in spades, man. Oil's not going away. At this level here, so picture at $62.37, you're getting a dividend of 5.58%. That is a monster dividend at this price, and it's already moved $10. PSX, let's go take a look at PSX, one of the targets out here. So PSX, this is, Phillips 66. The low for the is 43. The high is 93, 94. You're trading at 82.42. Put this on a weekly also. Okay, so this is going to the top of the range. Top of the range here is 94, and you're at 82. And this one here is paying a 4.47. CVX. We'll go to Chevron. We take a look at Chevron. Chevron right now. Okay, Chevron just took out the B. This is too bad it doesn't have the volume, man. This would be a great ABC up. But it's up $2.50 right here. Last 2 weeks, it just went from 93 up to 108. It's quite a movement for all of these. Well, that's what happens with commodity stocks. Well, yeah, 113 is game here in Chevron. You can, now, this is where you can see when these high volume highs just stick out like a sore thumb. That goes back 5 months from now, but the bottom line is that it does stick out like a sore thumb. And same type of setup. Now, this is not a large ABC up, but more than likely it wants to run into, 113 is game. And you take out 113 in this baby, then you're talking some monster numbers here, man. And my take on all of this, folks, inflation's here, man. It's hit the oil market first. Bottom line, yes, is the demand out here? There's absolutely demand out here, but guess what? We're at like $80 a barrel, and the dollar index, folks, is at 94. If the dollar index pulls back at all, you're going to see oil go to the freaking moon. I mean, because it's very unusual that you can have the dollar so strong and oil so strong simultaneously. But that's how this market is running right now. We go over to the natural gas contract. What you're going to see, natural gas had finished its ABC structure in the way up. We're talking about that. As soon as it got up to $6.46, and this is something you want to keep your eye on, because as soon as we did that, you can see, you back down pretty quick, but guess what? You back down with some light volume, man. 240,000 contracts. You made the high out here with 275. Yeah, this can back down, but guess what? That still looks like it wants higher price also. Our phone number is 877-927-6648. We have the Dow Industrials right now up 67. Nasdaq's down 36. S&Ps are up 3.5. We'll come right back.
Are you having fun trading the markets but having trouble finding like-minded individuals to discuss your trading and investment ideas with? Become an apex predator in the trading markets and join the Tiger's Den Trading Room only at TFNN.com. The Tiger's Den is an exclusive trading room where successful traders from around the world come to exchange trades and ideas. Join the den and surround yourself with the sharpest minds in the trading world. Subscribers to the Tiger's Den are also the first to have their questions answered live on air and can privately chat with our TFNN hosts live during their shows. Interact with other Tigers and Tigresses as they share trading ideas, news analysis, and discuss the market action all trading day. Subscribe to the Tiger's Den risk-free with our 30-day money-back guarantee and become part of the TFNN trading community. TFNN, educating investors.
You could be making money off the stock market. And if you're already making money off the stock market, you could be making a lot more. Check out TFNN and Tiger TV and get expert investing advice to give you the power to control your financial future. Go to TFNN.com and find the newsletter for you. Whether you're into trading gold, metals, futures, currencies, or options, you'll get advice and analysis to help you seriously get ahead. TFNN also features trading services with a 30-day money-back guarantee for new subscribers, as well as TFNN's Tiger Den Trading Room, trading software, and educational webinars for all trading levels. And make sure you check out Tiger TV for free on TFNN.com or TFNN's YouTube channel for live financial content from 8:30 a.m. to 4 p.m. Eastern on market days. Stop watching on the sidelines while other people get rich and become the investor you were born to be. TFNN, educating investors.
TFNN is excited about our new software charting program, The Art of Timing the Trade Charts. In collaboration with Tom O'Brien and using his best-selling book, The Art of Timing the Trade, Your Ultimate Trading Mastery System, David White has programmed an outstanding piece of software that will complement any trader's methodology. Using this first-of-its-kind program, The Art of Timing the Trade Charts allows you to scan thousands of stocks for Fibonacci formation setups, including Gartleys, ABCs, butterflies, and much more. The Art of Timing the Trade Charts is designed to help you when scouring the markets for stocks just beginning to form the trading patterns that many investors spend days, weeks, or even months searching to find. And right now, we're offering licenses available at only $79 a month. We are so confident that you're going to love this new charting software that will even give you a 30-day unconditional money-back guarantee. Don't miss out on this incredible new piece of software. Get your copy of The Art of Timing the Trade Charts today by visiting TFNN.com.
This segment is brought to you by Thinkorswim. For more information, just click the Thinkorswim banner on the front page of TFNN.com.
Welcome back, folks. Dow Industrials right now up 67. You get the Nasdaq down 39. S&Ps are up 2.5. So let's go take a look at the XLE. We were just looking at the large integrated oils, and the real question is that, okay, do you buy the XLE up here? I'll let it pull back. I'd let it pull back. Why? Because we've just gone in 3 weeks from 46 to 56. Nice move, though, man. I mean, there's no doubt about that. And then we put this on a weekly, and what you're going to see, oh, man, this is going to blow it away. Oh, man. Okay. I'd still wait. So what you have here is this. This is clear, man, that yeah, probability-wise, it looks to me that these are going a lot higher. Picture this. The last swing point on the XLE had 124 million shares. We're right where we were right now, 56.65. We're pushing into that with 231 million versus 124 million. You've heard me say this many times. When you push into a swing point with volume, your probability is much higher, you're going to blow it away. In this particular case, last week as well as this week, you don't see this a lot, folks, okay? You are pushing in with a monster amount of volume. So, now, let me pull this on a monthly so I can see. Okay, so on a monthly, I see. You know what you have? Yeah. So picture this. Last month we did 682 million. You were going into 641 million. So on a monthly, this is saying it's going to be an ABC up too. We'll go, oh man, look at this. Okay, so 56, 26, it's 30 bucks, man. That's saying 75 bucks are coming at us in the XLE. Yeah. You just got to figure out, you know, so the question there is that you wait for the pullback or go, you know, I don't buy breakouts, so 75 bucks though, that's 20 bucks. So here, picture this. If you do this, right, what you got to do is that you put a stop right underneath the, you know, like 52. You don't give it anything, and you're going for 75 though. That's what you're going for, because it looks to me like you're actually going to break topside. So that's another indication that guess what, it's going to be a tough winter out here. You know, thus far, what has happened? Most of the news has been about Europe not having gas, not about the United States. If oil starts pushing that much, what you're going to see is that you are going to hear some big yelling and screaming from the poor folks up north that need heating oil, because this is going to be pretty intense, man. And it's going to take up a lot of bread just to heat your house, which is pretty. Let me see this. I want to see the last time we were at this high. So I'm going to bring this oil contract back again. Okay, so 79.48. We take a look at this. We put this on a 20-year monthly. It's thinking. Come on, baby. Bring it up. Okay, so I see what's happening. So we were here 2014. 2014, we were at 100 bucks. Yeah, we're basically busting through this level. Actually, we already busted through it. So we're going to 100 bucks oil. We're going to 100 bucks oil, man. It's going to be a tough winter, man. There's no doubt about that, man. And heating oil, let's see. Heating. Okay, so here's the heating oil contract. 247. What does that mean? Let's see. I'm not sure. Bottom line, heating is going to be extremely expensive this year. That's the bottom line. XAU, the HUI, inside the gold market. Let's take a look at it. You got the XAU. That's up $1.14 right now. And let's take a look at the volumes yesterday, because these are both off the bottom. And yesterday we did, in the XAU, we did 28 million, and we did 26 million the day before. That's cool. So you're going higher with volume. I suspect we're going to have some volume on it today. Already broke the downtrend. XAU's looking to trade now to 137. Right now you're at 124. We go take a look at the gold bugs index. Gold bugs index right now, that's up 232. You're trading 241. And volume-wise out here, that also broke the downtrend. That's looking to trade up to 281. And we had volume yesterday of 19 million. The prior day, 19 million. That's good. We got action, man. I mean, I don't know how the Fed, well, I suspect what we're going to hear a lot now, folks, okay, going forward, that you're going to, this transitory deal, you can see it in the jobs numbers today. So picture in the jobs numbers. The jobs numbers today, you didn't have, the jobs numbers weren't there. They were below 200,000. They're looking for 500,000. And then what you had is that our the pay per hour was going up. That's stagflation. That's the bottom line, folks, okay? It's here. And, you know, it's going to be a monster problem. We're just at the beginning of this. And if that's where we're at, this doesn't go away quick, folks, because what happens with inflation, once it catches on, and once it catches on into the payrolls, it is a perception that we all have. And so what we do, we end up buying things quicker because we think that in a week or 2 weeks they're going to be more expensive. My head's already there. I've been there for a long time, and anecdotally, I've been buying for a long time too, because my take is that, you know, the bottom line is that cash is trash. You know, I mean, it's good to have cash, but what does happen is that inflation is the quickest way that any type of savings you have gets annihilated. You know, that's the real bottom line, which is sad in a monster way, you know. So market-wise out here, as we come into this close, we get another 20 minutes coming into the close, but I expect, you can see the NQs are down 60. These things want lower price. They have a high volume low from when they were down here earlier. I suspect we're going to run into that. That's the 790 area. We're at 818 right now, 14,790. You can see this pop. See, check this out. Okay, see that right there? That's a high volume. You get on a 10-minute. It went down with 11,000 contracts. We did a counter trend bounce with 6,000. That doesn't fly, folks. They're unloading on this thing again right now. You got 68,000. Oh no, sorry, 6,000 contracts right now. How much do we get? 3 more minutes inside of the 10-year. Let's go to Jerry in Tennessee. Hey, Jerry, what's going on?
Hey, Tom.
How you doing,
How are
man?
you? I'm doing well. I wanted to ask you, you talking about platinum.
Yes.
And I was looking at SPSW, Spain Stillwater. It's, you know, they're heavy into platinum and palladium.
Oh, yeah, this is a beauty. Let me take a look at it. So this came off the lows. You're up 99 cents right now. You're trading at 14.28. Yeah, do you own this? You're looking to buy it?
No, I'm a holder because they pay a dividend. So
you get action, man.
More of it.
I'm glad you called about this. I can't believe I keep forgetting about this. You and Frank from Gloucester has it too, man. This is a great stock, man. Particularly now that platinum's moving. Yeah, you get some action, man. I mean, it broke its downtrend. This thing looks to me like, I mean, you know, $16 is coming at you, man.
Cool.
Have a great one, man. Have a safe one. Stay right there, folks. Come right back.
Are you in the market for buying or selling real estate in the Bay Area, including the surrounding St. Petersburg, Tampa, and Clearwater markets? Tiger Real Estate LLC is a firm that has extensive experience in the Tampa Bay area. Whether you're looking to sell your current property for maximum value, or you're in the market for a second home or investment property, Tiger Realty has the experience across all areas of real estate in the Tampa Bay area to help buyers and sellers make the most informed decisions across all price levels. From the price you should be paying per square foot in certain up-and-coming areas to the type of cash flow investment properties are capable of creating, Tiger Real Estate can help you make the best decision when it comes to all areas of the market. Before you make one of the biggest decisions of your financial future, call Tiger Real Estate LLC today at 727-329-8322 or email us at tiger@tfnn.com. That's 727-329-8322. Call us today.
The technology around us is changing every day. With so much happening, it can seem impossible to keep up with all the information. David White's investment newsletter, The Technology Insider, is designed to give you all the information you need to understand the technology that shapes today's markets and tomorrow's future. David White has made his living staying on the cutting edge of technology. His weekly newsletter will give you specific recommendations for value tech stocks, as well as entry prices, target prices, and stops to set for each trade. Dave delivers his weekly newsletters every Friday with updates throughout the week. You can get the Technology Insider at TFNN.com for only $37.50. Sign up for David's newsletter, The Technology Insider, and get an inside look at everything the technology sector has to offer. Try it risk-free today with our 30-day money-back guarantee. TFNN, educating investors.
biotech is booming, but for how long? Whether you think the biotech bull has room to run or has run its course, trade LABU or LABD. Direction's daily S&P Biotech 3 times bull and bear ETFs. Visit directioninvestments.com/biotech today. An investor should consider the investment objectives, risks, charges, and expenses of the Direction shares carefully before investing. The prospectus and summary prospectus contain this and other information about Direction shares. To obtain a prospectus or summary prospectus, please contact Direction shares at 866-476-7523. The prospectus or summary prospectus should be read carefully before investing. An investment in the funds is subject to risk, including the possible loss of principal. The funds are designed to be utilized only by sophisticated investors such as traders and active investors. Distributor Foreside Fund Services, LLC.
Call now, toll free at 1-877-927-6648. Internationally at 727-873-7618.
Tom O'Brien.
Welcome back, folks. Dow Industrials right now up 26. You've got the NASDAQ down 64. S&Ps are off 4.5. Folks, our guest today is William Kilgore. William is the founding member of the St. Petersburg Tenants Union. The St. Petersburg Tenant Union seeks to address the housing issues in St. Petersburg in regards to gentrification, rising rental prices, and negligent landlords. And bottom line, folks, we've seen across the country the prices going exponential. In the Tampa Bay area, they're going up faster than anywhere in the whole country in a metro area. William, welcome to TFNN.
Hey, well, thanks, Tom. Thanks for having me.
Absolutely. So tell us, first off, what the Tenants Union is all about and how you're trying to help people right now.
Yeah, sure thing. So, the Tenants Union, we're a renters' rights organization. We're out here not just advocating for, expanded tenant protections, but we're also fighting and organizing tenants to take direct action to improve their conditions. Similar to labor organizing, organizing, especially in multifamily buildings, and kind of wresting back control, from the, dictatorship of landlords.
So when you say we want to break this down, man. So let me ask you something. So in Pinellas County, I know that the Tampa Bay area, our rents have gone exponential. So in Pinellas County, let's say that, if you have someone that's in a tough position, do you have some kind of a program that you can help them go through the Pinellas County rental assistance? Because that rental assistance goes for 18 months, right?
Yeah, definitely. That's one thing we help with. When we go out and canvass, we're doing outreach or investigations of, apartment buildings and things like that. That's one thing. Yeah, we always provide information on how to apply for the ERA, Gulf Coast Legal, Community Law Program, other free legal aid organizations, and all that. So that's stuff we provide to tenants, and and we also assist them with that. If they need help, or have issues with the tech issues and things like that.
So let me ask you this. You just talked about landlords. Are you taking all landlords in one pot? Are you saying that there's negligent landlords and there's halfway decent landlords and there's good landlords? Tell me where you are at that.
Sure. I think, we definitely, our target is, especially corporate landlords. They're unaccountable, faceless corporations, that own lots of properties, across the country and that kind of thing. But landlordism is inherently exploitative. We have an interesting idea about democracy in America, and freedom, that only applies in the public realm. But that freedom doesn't extend to things like businesses, your workplace, or the place you live. And we don't have a democratic process, in a multifamily building, let's say, that's owned by a landlord. There's no democracy. That landlord is essentially a dictator on their own private property. And that's kind of what we, kind of see freedom as, to be able to, be your own dictator on private property, and we think that's wrong. We think that democracy should be in living spaces as well, and that people who live in a space should have ownership and control of it.
And so, how would they have ownership? Would they buy it?
That's
would they?
You know, it's it's something you might leverage through direct action. It could be through purchasing, but I mean that's kind of what we what we strive for. We take back the control. There's more of us than the landlords.
William, all I'm trying to do here is figure out, okay, so you got a landlord, right? Inside of those expenses, and I understand rents are high, I get that, okay? But inside of those expenses, landlords have taxes, they have, they got to fix the place up. Who's going to do all of that? You see what I'm saying? Like, how does that work?
Yeah, well, I mean, that's the thing. I mean, the landlord is essentially like a middleman, or you have a management company. I mean, look at like how condos operate. You have a management company, but it's it's under like each occupant owns their own unit, and they have a board, and they make decisions for the building. It would be similar to that, but if you're renting, you don't have any of that. You give the landlord the money. You don't have any say over how that money's spent, if it's going into improving your unit or the facilities as a whole. And that money can just be pocketed and put into the landlord for them to make profit.
Yes. Tell me how you'd like it set up.
Just collective ownership, and that's kind of how we what we're doing with the tenants union. We're going in and trying to
when you say
organize,
collective ownership. So let's stay right there. You get collective ownership. So that you do like a cooperative, right? And then a cooperative would buy a building, and then you'd basically have folks in the building. Is that what we're talking?
Yeah. I mean, definitely. I mean, and for the interim, I mean, we have landlords who own a building, let's say, but similar to labor organizing, there's more of us than the landlord, and the landlord relies on us to pay our rent, and so we have leverage, to be able to meet certain demands and things we need, and things that aren't happening in the building, the landlord is negligent or whatever. We have that power collectively to leverage that.
No,
so
I can definitely see that with folks that don't take care of buildings. That's unbelievable. So let me ask you something. Have you come up with any proposals to the city of St. Pete in order to basically, whatever you believe in? Are there any proposals in there yet?
Yeah. Actually, we had a couple ordinances that were just heard in the HLUT committee back in September. One of them would expand the month-to-month notice of lease termination from 15 to 30 days. And then the other one would prohibit landlords from discriminating against folks based on their source of income. So things like rental vouchers, Social Security,
right,
unemployment, any lawful source of income.
Right.
So those are being heard. They're being pushed. We've got some resistance from the Bay Area Apartment Association. They proposed some last-minute changes to these ordinances, and that were taken up, but that's all tentative right now. So we're in for a fight.
What I saw this morning, it was pretty cool, actually, that years ago in New York City, and they have this in the whole country has a problem like we're talking here, but what they did, what was really cool, I thought, and this is something that you can think about with your folks, is that there was buildings that weren't in great shape, but forget that, I'll just cut to the chase. And what it was that let's say that you can get some folks together, you get a building, right? Then you can go to the city and say, hey, man, that's it with the taxes, because the tax ratio inside buildings is pretty expensive too. Do you know what I'm saying? Okay, if the tax ratio stops, I mean, everyone's saying that they want things lower. So it's like, okay, man, you have a tax ratio that stops, then it would seem that on a continual basis going forward, you'd have rent that would be less. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. And what else can help with that too is, cutting into the landlord's profits too. I think that's the big thing. I think that's really where a lot more of that money comes from in a lot of those expenditures. I don't think low income people should be really taxed hardly at all, but definitely.
Stay right there. We got one more segment. Stay right there, all right? Right back.
Sure, yeah.
Sharpening your skills as an investor is like getting better at playing a musical instrument. You have to practice, sure, but you also need excellent instruction from experts. At TFNN, you'll get advice and guidance from the authority in technical market analysis. And it's not just dry, tedious text either. TFNN airs live financial content streamed live on TFNN.com and TFNN's YouTube channel with Tiger TV, live every market day from 8:30 a.m. to 4 p.m. Eastern, for free. Each host is an experienced trader and gives their take on the market while taking calls and questions live from around the world. From the moment the market opens until the closing bell sounds, Tiger TV has 8 different shows with expert hosts to help you make the right moves with your money. Watch online at TFNN.com or on TFNN's YouTube channel and become the investor you were born to be. TFNN, educating investors.
You might think that if you want to be successful at trading in the stock market, you're going to need a crystal ball. After all, it's impossible to predict the future, right? Like any endeavor in life, before you decide it's impossible, get some advice from the experts. You might find that it's not so impossible after all. For daily market overviews that give you direction on the key indices, selective stocks, and commodities, subscribe to the Opening Call newsletter at TFNN.com. The Opening Call newsletter is written by Basil Chapman, creator of the trading methodology known as the Chapman Wave. The Chapman Wave up-down sequence gives you an edge in identifying price turns, finding the peaks and valleys in stock prices. Get the Opening Call newsletter by Basil Chapman in your inbox every day. First-time subscribers also get a 30-day money-back guarantee. If you're not satisfied, let us know, and you'll get a full refund within 30 days of signing up. TFNN.com, educating investors.
Are you looking for a secured investment which pays you on a monthly basis? The Tiger First Mortgage Program may be the program for you. The best rate on a 5-year CD in the country right now, according to Bankrate.com, is paying 1% per year or $1,000 per $100,000 invested. The Tiger First Mortgage Program pays 7% per year, paid monthly, on secured, high-value, buildable properties in St. Petersburg, Florida. The investment is for 4 years, paying 7% per year or $7,000 per $100,000 invested. Your investment is secured by high-value real estate in St. Petersburg, Florida. Your investment can be anywhere from $100,000 to $500,000. Do you want to make $1,000 per year on $100,000 invested or $7,000 per year on a secured Tiger First mortgage? The Tiger First Mortgage Program may be just the program for you. The Tiger First Mortgage Program pays 7% per year, paid monthly. For more information, you can call 877-518-9190. That's 877-518-9190.
Don't forget, you can listen to TFNN live on your mobile device 24 hours per day. Go to TFNN.com, then hit Watch Tiger TV. That's TFNN.com, then hit Watch Tiger TV.
Welcome back, folks. Dow up 3, NASDAQ down 72, S&P's off 7. Guest today is William Kilgore. William's the founding member of the St. Petersburg Tenants Union. So, William, we only got a couple seconds left, but let me ask you. So, I get the gist. What I'm trying to figure out, right, is this: is that okay? So we have nasty landlords for sure that don't take care of units. Unfortunately, we're in Florida, and tenants don't have rights. And if you don't know that, folks, okay, the bottom line is that it's pretty weird how you can take tenants and push them out in Florida. I mean, it's actually insane. I don't know if it's 30 days or 15 days. It's very quick. But how do you figure that you can get a community going? Do you know what I'm saying? That who's going to pay for it? How do we get to that point?
Well, I mean, I think, there's a lot of wealth in St. Pete specifically in Florida, but in a lot of wealth that in this city specifically, been coming in the past several years. Yes. And, I think it comes from those with wealth. They need to give that back, to the people whose labor and everything makes the city operate. So
what about the labor that the people, though, what you're actually saying is that you're saying someone could come work and then you're saying they're going to give it to you? And what about their labor?
Well, I mean, it depends. I mean, what whatever we're talking about. But specific like landlord, people say they're housing providers. They're not housing providers. The people who build housing are housing providers. The workers, and the landlords are essentially just a middleman who gobbles up property, amasses profits, and then extorts people for the basic need of shelter. It's a basic need.
It is a basic need. Okay, listen, man, this was great. I'm going to have you back on, man. Appreciate it. You have a great weekend, a safe weekend, and thanks for the education, man.
Thank you, Tom. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Have a great one. Have a safe one. Market-wise, folks, we got a tough market out here. There's no two ways about it. And always remember, the bear can claw your heart out, the bull can run you over, and thank God there's always another trade. Health, happiness, and prosperity. Have a great weekend. Have a safe weekend, folks. Come back and visit Tommy Monday morning. Kicks us off, 9 o'clock. Great show. Look at him, folks.